Good afternoon and welcome to the March meeting of the Historic Zoning Commission. We do have a quorum here today, so I declare the meeting open. Each of you should have received, at least in this packet, minutes of a previous meeting, and we need to review as far as any edits or additions, anything that you'd like to add to it. If not, the chair would welcome a motion to accept it as written.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The minutes are approved as written. What is our first bit of business, Amelia?
Well, thank you, Chair Thompson, members of the Historic Zoning Committee. The first item, only item we have today is 22H4. It's 730 East Main Street by Mr. Kurt Garrett, who is requesting the review of a driveway, gate, and fencing for an existing single-family residence. The property is located on the south side of East Main Street, east of Hancock Street, and west of South Bilbro Avenue. It contains 1 acre and is developed with a single-family dwelling. The property is zoned RS15, the Historic District Overlay, as well as the CCO District Overlay. Properties to the east and the west of the subject property are zoned RS15, and property to the south is zoned RS8. Directly across the property and to the north is Central Magnet School. The applicant wishes to install an aluminum 5-foot by 12-foot double swing automatic Elite Estate driveway gate with quad finales and on the panels. The fencing, of course, would be parallel with the drive before the portico. And the request also includes a 5-foot tall aluminum fencing along the west side of the property line to an existing pool fence in the rear of the property and along the east side yard lot line from a detached accessory garage to the north of the house. There will also be a 3-foot pedestrian gate located adjacent to the driveway gate. A portion of the fence will be visible from the right-of-way along East Main Street on the east and west sides of the property. The type of gate and fencing the applicant wishes to erect, you can see in the agenda that you were given. And there is a similar gate and fencing on the property located at the southwest corner of East Main Street and Hancock Street, and the applicant wishes to install a similar fence. The design guidelines for the historic district state that fences may be added to a lot if they are similar to other fences and structures in the vicinity, and they are constructed so as not to disrupt the visual harmony of the front of the lots. In addition, the preferred type of fencing is a formal wrought iron, wood, or brick fencing. The applicant is available to answer any questions that the commission may have regarding this gating and fencing. In this picture here, you can see he is not going to be having the brick columns, but the fence type that you see there, that is primarily the fencing that he would have along, or the gate that he would have along the front entrance. And as you can see, the finales that will be on the fencing as well.
If the applicant would like to come forward and state your name and address.
Kurt Garrett, 730 East Main Street. Yeah, so thanks for having me, and sorry I'm the only thing on the agenda. I feel like I brought everybody here for just me.
Great house.
And so,
What
yeah,
else would you like to add to what Amelia presented?
nothing else, just having the fence back there for obviously security, but also for we have 2 puppies, so it's a need for the dogs to have a little place back there. So that's it.
What questions does the commission have of the applicant?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
One thing that I don't think is in our information is where that gate is going to be in relationship to the portico on that side, and then on the other side as well.
On the other side is the back corner on the opposite side of the portico would be the very back corner of the house. There's a sunroom that comes off there. I don't know if you can see from the, it'll be behind the sunroom, kind of coming off that back corner of the sunroom. And in front of the portico, it's about 5 to 8 feet from the front edge of the right side. So it's about, maybe, if I had to guess, maybe 10 or 15 feet in front of the portico to give access so that our cars don't trip. There's a sensor that can make it open, so we had to bump it up a little bit in front of the portico and give it room to swing.
Just to clarify, you're saying the front face of the house, not the front face of the portico, the columns. You're saying
Yes,
the
that's
front
right.
face of the house.
Yeah.
So that's why, there's the house.
The front corner, it'll be inside of that line.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? So it's not going to be parallel with the front of the house?
No, ma'am. It'll be about 5 to 8 feet from the front edge of the house back towards the portico.
Uh-huh. And then it'll be the same way on the,
The other side will actually be more in the backyard. It'll be a little bit deeper where the back of the sunroom is. It'll be in line with the sunroom back there.
okay.
What other questions does the commission have? I have a couple. There was a talk of a man gate. Is that to the right of the car gates?
I guess by rule that you have to have a pedestrian access to the outside, because if you have gates there, you have to have a gate. So there will be a small 3-foot gate that's next to where the swing gate is. There will be one right there facing the road, but it has to be there for access purposes, is what I'm told by the fencing company.
And for all practical purposes, does the man gate look like the fence itself when it's
Exact
closed?
same,
It doesn't? Because the gates for the car are celebrated with like a camel hump.
There'll be this, it'll be a level.
It'll all be the same,
be
like
level,
it's a
yeah,
regular, like it's a regular fixed fence, whether it's a man gate or a car gate, it's all one level.
Yeah, the actual gate itself will be as shown, and then the rest of the fence and the gate will be all level to the same size, yeah.
And it's a painted aluminum gate?
Yeah, black.
Black.
Everything's black. No columns. That was just the only example I had to show from the brochure, but nothing that makes it like stand out. It's just all going to blend in to the sides. And we have an existing gate on the back side of the property in the very end. So it's literally just the sides going up to those locations and then that front side.
And both of these fences are the same design, because Familia, I think you mentioned there'd be one similar to an existing fence. Are these two that you're asking for the same black aluminum fence?
Yes,
Either side, the sunroom or the portico?
all the same. The only difference is the front will have the expensive finials across the front where the like you showed, and all the other ones will have, it's called press spear. So they're just simpler ones down, because I don't want to spend a lot of money to show off to my neighbor to the left or right that, you know, I've got nice finials on the top of my fence. So
Yeah, I understand there's finial envy, though. You might want to.
yeah. But it's all black, all the same construction.
What other questions does the commission have? Y'all making this too easy.
Well, I make a motion, we approve as submitted.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any further questions, comments? If not, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Your motion is approved.
Thank y'all. Thank you for your
Congratulations.
time. Really appreciate y'all.
Enjoy the house.
Welcome to downtown.
Yeah.
Amelia, is there anything else?
There is no other business. I do want to remind everybody, we're in March, so we have a couple of more meetings before we get to nominating for chair and vice chair. We will be doing that in June.
We will do it in June, and that person or individual will start that
In
month?
July.
In July, okay.
We will do that in June, and they will start in July.
So be thinking who you would like to nominate. Myself and David, we have to roll off. I think we've been on 2 times.
Right.
So
And
somebody
it will
else
be
gets
for,
the
it will be
luxury
for a
of doing it.
two-year term. I mean, excuse me, we do those every year. And they can run 2 consecutive years. You can be nominated for 2 years. But then you roll off and somebody else gets to come on.
So be thinking. We have to elect 2 of you all to this.
But other than that, that's it.
If there's no additional business, we need a motion, I'm sorry, to close the meeting. Do we have a motion to close?
Move to adjourn.
Do we have a second? We have a second. All those opposed? Or for the motion, please say aye. Sorry. I was just hoping we could just stay here a little longer. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming, everybody.